Hey guys, how's it going? It's Money Manny with HTX TV coming at you today. I'm going to go over some about the why the stocks are S&P stock is going down right now. It looks like for whatever reason, I'm not sure if it has to do with the election times, but this is some information I pulled up online, and I'm going to go and go over it right now. Remember, whatever you do, smash that like button. I welcome back my subscribers. I appreciate you guys. Gonna look at keeping a couple videos a day coming in now, with the stimulus check information and then also with stock information, and just wanted to shoot this information out to you guys. And later on in the video, I'm going to go over Pfizer and also Moderna stock, the prices, and kind of what's going on with them. I told you one of the last videos that I was going to do that, and I would definitely do that at the end of this video. So here we go. So the Asian shares track Wall Street retreat on pandemic pains. It looks like the Asian market has also had recent downfalls as well. They shared a slip Tuesday in Asia after the markets tumbled. They tumbled worldwide on worries about the pandemic economic pain, and Hong Kong's Hang Seng lost 0.3% to $23,894.74, and the COPC in South Korea sank 1.7% to $2,348. To the S&P 200 in Australia lost 0.6% to $5,787, and the Shanghai Composite Index edged 0.1 lower to $3,312. Tokyo's markets were closed for a national holiday. The specter of tougher restrictions to the rising coronavirus counts has added to jitters over the pandemic and its impact on the economy. The S&P 500 fell 1.2% on Monday to $30,281.06 for its fourth session of losses, the longest losing streak since stocks were selling off in February on recession worries. But at the last hour recovery helped the index more than half its loss of 2.7% from earlier in the day. And all right, I'm leading into my next one. My next slide. The Dow Jones Industrial Average fell 1.8% to $27,147, while the Nasdaq Composite slipped to 0.1% to $10,778 after recovering from a 2.5 drop. Wall Street has been shaky this month. If you noticed, the S&P 500 has dropped 8.4% since hitting a record since September the 2nd, amid a long list of worries and for investors. Chief among them is in fear that stocks that got too expensive when coronavirus counts were still worsening when they're having those high cases. Congress is unable to deliver more aid for the economy. U.S.-China tensions are rising, and a contentious U.S. election is approaching. Obviously, the elections are approaching, so people are definitely in anticipation. And then sometimes when people are in anticipation, sometimes that can hurt the market as well. Bank stocks took sharp losses after a report alleged that several continue to profit from illicit dealings with criminal network despite U.S. crackdowns on money laundering. Interesting. And shares of electric and hydrogen-powered truck startup Nikola plunged to 19.3% after its founder resigned as executive chairman and left its board and allegations of fraud. Oh, wow, that's interesting. The economy has called the allegations false and misleading. General Motors, which recently signed a partnership deal where it would take an ownership stake in Nikola, fell to 4.8%. So looks like those guys are definitely Now I can see why it fell, because of stuff going on. But the likelihood that Congress may soon deliver more aid to the economy is diminishing. Many investors call such support crucial after extra weekly unemployment benefits and other stimulus expired. Partisan disagreements have held up any renewal of what's known as the CARES Act. While Hurricane Beta's weakening into a tropical storm was a relief, elsewhere the forecast continued to be cloudy, with the atmosphere pressure falling, hinting at stormier times ahead. Jeffrey Hawley of Onda said in a commentary, "With light data calendar this week, the deadline mill has the potential to keep grinding markets down." Right. Yeah, I just got my laptop right here, and I'm reading the information that was basically put out on the web about an hour ago. All right, and continuing, partisan rancor has risen with the sudden vacancy on the Supreme Court following the death of Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg in the latest flashpoint dividing the country. September's losses for markets are reversing months of remarkable gains that began in late March when the Federal Reserve and Congress pledged massive amounts of support for the economy, helping erase nearly 34% in losses from the pandemic. Signs of budding economic improvements accelerated the gains, but growth has slowed recently. Another trading U.S. benchmark, crude oil picked up 21 cents to $39.75 per barrel in electronic trading on the New York Mercantile Exchange. It lost $1.78 on Monday to $39.54 per barrel. Brent crude, the international standard, climbed 22 cents to $41.66 per barrel. The U.S. dollar slipped to $104.54. Japanese yen from 104.65 late Monday. The euro was almost unchanged to $1.17 or so. So that's pretty much that's the information on the S&P and why it's going down. What it looks like is obviously, the series of situations going right now in the United States. The election's coming up, and everybody's getting in, anticipating what's going to happen. So, people are, for whatever reason, that's been definitely put a damper on the market. So, on especially the S&P 500. So, I actually looked online, and I noticed that since 1928, for years, in an election year, the S&P hasn't always faltered, but in some cases, you just got to keep your eye on it. And I've even seen scenarios in the past, decades where after the election, all of a sudden the price went back up. So this could actually be a good buying point. But for you traders out there, I would definitely stick to the way you do things, but definitely check it out. All right. So now I'm going to get into the Pfizer and Moderna. Let me pull it up right here. So Pfizer right now is Pfizer Incorporated. The shares are at $36.02. It's about a negative. Right now it's taking a 1.67 dip, minus 61 cents. And I'm looking right here, and it's kind of taking a dip in the last, 5 months, 5 to 6 months. And it's just kind of been steady on a down curve coming up. So it looks like here right in the near future, I'm not sure exactly when they're looking at coming out with these vaccines. It looks like the White House is looking to push them, from what they've been saying these last couple weeks of speeches that I've been hearing. It looks like they're looking to push those vaccines. So once they push those out, you definitely want to I would recommend probably have some kind of investment into that, because once they start making the vaccines and pushing them out, I believe that stock should definitely go up. Okay. And my last stock here to go over is Moderna. Moderna Incorporated. It's at $69.26, and it's kind of done about the same thing. It's minus 61 cents. Yep, it is definitely taking a dip, and it's kind of just like Pfizer stock. It's over the last 5-6 months. It took a dip, and it's barely kind of came back to where it was about 5 months ago. Previous close was at $69.87. So there we go. But I would definitely keep a big eye on Moderna Incorporated on the NASDAQ. They are also a big, huge part of the vaccines coming out as well. They're a biotechnology company and heavily involved. So I would say I would definitely keep an eye on it. I want to keep you updated as well. Because once you're positioned to have some money involved in those stocks, and once they go up, that's definitely a huge money making situation. So you could be pulling in tons of these $100 bills right here. So, but all right, guys. So yeah, appreciate you. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, definitely hit that red subscribe button, and also hit the little bell, notification bell as well, because you can be updated with up-to-date videos that I'm coming out with. Looking at doing two videos a day this week. I'm gonna definitely look at upping the information. Definitely give you guys the value as much value as I can. And if you like the information you're hearing, definitely I have a few support links in there. My Patreon is www.patreon.com/HTXTV, and I also have my PayPal as well. So I definitely appreciate if you like to support this channel. So that's all I got for you guys today. Definitely don't forget, smash that like button to help out the YouTube algorithm. All right, you guys. Y'all have a good one, and we'll chat with you soon. All right, have a good one.